All right, my man. I'm going to ask you one more, actually, and I'll give you a choice of two questions. Yeah, let's do
All
that.
right, let's do it.
So the first option is, what did you want to be when you grew up? So when you were a kid, and what now? How would you answer the question? What do you want to be when you grow up? That's question number one. Question number two is, if you had a committee of three people, living or dead, to help you make decisions, who would you choose and why?
these are these are great questions, man.
Thanks. By the way, I'm borrowing liberally from like every good interviewer I've ever come in contact with.
Right.
But so it goes.
You want me to answer them both, or you want me to answer one of them?
You can answer them both.
Those are two very different questions. I mean, this is tough, man.
Yeah, I mean, if they, I'm just trying to be respectful of your time. But if you have time and you have some thoughts on both, let's go for it.
When I grew up, I wanted to. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a professional baseball player. I loved. So there was something about sport. So I think that there was a. I mean, and I spent a lot of my life as a competitor from age basically 6 until 35. I was basically a professional competitor in different fields. Today, but my mom always said to me that she felt like that was a phase and that I was a healer. That was her language. And a lot of what I do today is try to figure out how to help people express themselves in as pure a way as possible, artistically, in a way that gives them joy. I mean, I think that my plan is sometime in the next 4 or 5 years. I'm 37 now. I'm thinking about it when I'm 40, 41. I guess that'd be 3-4 years now. I'm getting old. to turn my mind to everything, taking everything I've been doing in these different laboratories and apply it to a world-changing education initiative.
Yeah.
Helping children just fulfill themselves in a very deep way, I think is a central calling, which I'm not going to say it's my end game, but that's the next major chapter, I think, of my life that I'm building towards. I've been running my foundation for many years now, and we do beautiful work, but I have an allergy to scaling if it's going to dilute quality in any way. And so I've been sort of building up the foundation, like the groundwork to ultimately be able to do something hugely important in education. So I think that's going to be the core of how I'm building towards that in a few years. In terms of the committee of three people,
just to interject for a second, that's also, I think, my calling, and of course we've spoken at length about this. So if you need a co-conspirator, count me in for that one. Certainly.
Yeah, dude, let's plan on this. Let's say 4 or 5. We have to figure out when it's going to be. Maybe 4 or 5 years, we'll team up and we'll take the world by storm in education. I think that's a great plan.
Sounds like a plan, man.
I love it. Just sort of as taps that movement away from self. I mean, as a competitor, you're constantly fighting, and in many ways there's something about there's a focus inward on oneself, and becoming a parent, I've definitely felt this movement away from that. I mean, my son is just, my love for him just so transcends anything I ever felt before. It's been really, really important to experience. And when you become a dad, man, then we're gonna have some fun.
I can't wait.
Looking forward to your sleepless nights.
Oh man, yeah, you're gonna see battle weary Timbo. I need to work on my polyphasic sleep. So
yeah,
this is a committee of three people. What are your thoughts?
Well, one person who would be on that committee is someone who I know, a very deep friend of mine who happens to be in the finance world. His name is Dave. I can't speak about what his last name is, but just a deeply meditative spirit, great wisdom, as insightful a human being as I've ever known in my life. And I think that he would definitely be on that list. Mm-hmm. I mean, can we go into? Can I say outrageous characters like Gandhi?
Yeah. Go for it. Yeah.
I mean, I think about Gandhi, Lao Tzu, the Buddha. I mean, my God, what a. But you see, there's a certain, yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know if I can answer this question very intelligently.
That's the perfect way to end.
Yeah. I don't know. And Tim, of course, you, man. I mean, you give me so much crap in life. that I'd have to call up you because you'd be the one just to keep. You'd definitely be the one to slice through all the nonsense. Yeah. Okay, man. And my mom. That's the most important one. My mom.
Yeah.
She's given me the most deep advice in my life. I mean, my mom is the one person who has really embraced these crazy decisions that I've made when I've left arts when I was at the tops of those fields, and because of some strange calling I had inside. I think my mom would have to be the top of any list like that. She's my hero. My mom's the greatest person I've ever known in my life.